Intro. Welcome to the Frakkin Nerds, episode number 283. I'm your host, Doc Martin, trying on a new router and Wi-Fi, but as soon as other people in the household decided to jump on the television, it pretty much kicked us off on the 5G, so everything that Kennedy had recommended just went to hell in a handbasket very quickly. But that'll start off our show for today, and we'll start off all the way in the East Coast. His Fox 5. It's our own Joshua. Joshua, how are you?
Yeah, I was pretty excited to see someone mention Fox 5 in their review of a horror movie, an old '80s fucking horror movie called Chud.
Yeah, I'd never seen Chud. I am doing watching 31 horror movies every day. Chud was one that, surprisingly I've never seen. And there's a lot of people in that movie that was quite surprised of being a part of that. And it happens in New York. Happens.
Yeah, great. So I just have to fucking throw that in there. Oh, they're in New York. Wonder if Fox 5 talked about them. Never gonna live that down. It's bullshit.
and then we've got a new person on the show.
Woohoo!
Our own, I don't know if are you just going to go by Derek? You have to unmute before you do anything. There you go. Let me pin you there. It's a Derek all the way. Well, apparently we've got a lot of just Indiana people always on the show. So if we lose one, we have
I don't know if I claim that though.
Well, I mean, you're from Dayton, but you live in Indiana now.
I know, but I guess.
You don't go by that Hoosier name or anything like that?
Yeah.
No, okay. That's what I figured.
It's fine. We'll just
Derek,
say floating.
how are you this evening?
Fantastic. I'm floating like in the planet.
Fantastic. Yeah, I see that. With your hair just shimmering.
It is. Super Saiyan level like 30.
That's level 30? That's fantastic.
Yes, I've been practicing in the hyperbolic chamber for a long time. So I'm ready.
Yes. He looks ready.
Now, see, I'm officially lost because I never watched Dragon Ball Z, so I.
Don't worry about it. I'm here to pick up the pieces, whatever you draw.
Jesus Christ, Martin. Jesus Christ, Joseph. Oh God, Paul and Penelope. How dare you not watch Dragon Ball Z ever?
No, never seen
ever?
It. No, never seen it. I know of Dragon Ball Z. I know the infatuation with Dragon Ball Z. It's right there with me with Naruto. So I don't know. I've actually watched more Pokemon than I've had Dragon Ball Z, and I've seen.
It's gonna be a good show today.
It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, I guess.
I have watched. What was the little things on PBS?
Little Mermaid, probably instead of Dragon Ball Z.
With Tinky Winky and.
Fucking Teletubbies.
Watch Teletubbies.
Oh my God, that is not even close to Dragon Ball Z.
No,
I like how he said Teletubbies.
Teletubbies. No, because the one thing when I was did master control for television, we had to monitor the channels, and a lot of times our shift started at 6 a.m. So there's not a lot of television unless you're watching just talk shows or something like that or the news. So I watched Teletubbies and Pokemon most of the time.
Poe was your favorite, wasn't
he? Yes, because he goes. Oh. You're right. He was my favorite. Well,
I'm psychic when it's not really important.
No. It earns you no points to knowing that
yes.
was my favorite. Well, on today's show, Nintendo World, a couple of Adult Swim episodes are pulled from the HBO Max. And for some reason, Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro.
But not blue.
So what color is he going to be? Yellow?
Black?
Well, he's obviously going to
probably
be
white. Probably like electric white. You know what I mean? Like
powder?
But are they going to give him like
white.
Doesn't he wear like a green and yellowish suit, Electro?
No. Yeah, he does. He does. And he has like lightning on his face, I think, too.
We'll talk about that. I don't understand the rationale.
I just got Electro and Marvel Strike Force, so yeah.
He's definitely green and yellow in the comics. So maybe he'll rock that outfit.
Well, in tech news, Amazon wants to let you pay with your palm. They are working on these new palm recognition systems so that you just walk up, put your hand on the palm thing, and you can, get access to the Amazon in Seattle. They're hoping to launch it to other Amazon locations. I think New York, you all have one of those, right?
Fuck if I know.
Okay, good. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're...
I mean, there's this thing called COVID, like affecting a lot of things, and people really don't go out as much. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
not here.
don't tell that to other states. No, other states, they're out there. I
White
think
people don't believe in COVID. A lot of
I mean, you've got the one guy, the country singer, is supposed to be on Saturday Night Live this week, and they told him don't show up because they have a video of him at a party with no mask or anything like that. And they're like, "Yeah, you can stay."
that's cool. It's going to be worse in Florida because the Dolphins are going to be losing and people are going to be losing their breath. Did you see that shit?
No, what?
Apparently they okayed fucking them in Florida for the Miami Dolphins to fucking fill up the stadium.
What, with everybody?
Yeah, so they could be at capacity.
Oh, so you're saying like WWE and stuff like that? They're gonna have full.
The fuck if I know, but I saw it was released today that Miami Dolphins can play a game with full fans in attendance.
Yeah, because that's what you want to do when you have COVID going on. Go see a shitty football team play.
So if the fans choose to go, they have the right to go, and they're not going to stop them as long as the team is safe and far away from everybody. They can come, and I'm like, this is the end of the world. This is the beginning of the end.
Yeah. How can you be safe playing football, rubbing your sweaty bodies across each other anyways? Like, you can't do it. It's no such thing.
No, it doesn't make any sense. You're
humanity had a good run.
Talking about 22 people smashing into each other constantly over and over again.
Not even fucking. And not even like good smash.
And you're standing next to each other. The NBA might have had the best thing with the bubble, even though majority of the players did not like the bubble.
But let me ask you a question, though.
Make sure the coaches wear masks, but the players don't. I'm like, what difference does it make? No.
Let me ask you a question, Doc.
Yeah.
And Derek, you could chime in on this too. Would you be shocked if they say after the finals are over, like, well, we just found out at least 10 guys are playing on the court with COVID. We have actual proof. Would you be shocked?
No.
Derek says no.
You know how many whores they fuck? Not at all.
They're not allowed to have them at the place, though. You are only allowed
but they can have them at their house.
They're not the NBA. They're not allowed to leave.
No, well,
if you leave the bubble, you're 2 weeks in quarantine.
Whores are very, very capable of overcoming any obstacle.
So Doc, like, would you be shocked? Like,
no, but you don't want to be like, it'd be like somebody like LeBron, and then they'll win the championship, and people would have been like, well, he should have been sitting out for 2 weeks. Well, what's the deal?
I mean, when did he catch it? Did he catch it when they were playing the Denver Nuggets? Like, you understand? Like, it's a valid excuse if it's like, oh, he tested positive October 2nd. Well, he should have missed the whole entire finals.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, would you be shocked if you found out, like, oh, at least 15? All right. Because I thought about this, and they were saying, like, oh, football, we've got Cam Newton testing positive, and all these other people are testing positive, right? In football, they're traveling. With the NBA bubble, they're still playing the sport, but in one place. Yep. But I was like, there's still a chance someone's got to have it, and they didn't say anything. They had to have catched it.
What I thought was funny is watching Falcons game, but they're all wearing masks, and you see them now. Normally they have to go like this to like cover up so that you don't see them. I still see coaches doing this, and they're having a mask on. It's like, you guys are idiots. You don't have to do that.
Matt Ryan should have had a mask on when they caught him saying "fuck" because he was tight.
Sometimes.
You know what the worst part about that game was?
There's more than one thing? Because I turned it off mid-second quarter. But yes, please tell me.
Because Aaron Rodgers was like, yeah, a down year for me is most guys' career years. I was like, oh, come on. He had to say that against Doc's Falcons.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Well, the commentators are doing it also. Derek, as he's plays with his hair. Are you there, Derek? Hi.
He's got us on mute.
It's luxurious. Sorry.
What do you use for your listening for music?
As far as a music source, usually Pandora, but unofficially, I have a hacked version, so I don't have any commercials or
Oh, there
anything. So I could just do unlimited skips and anything.
Spotify is
But
apparently
usually,
trying to work on a thing where you can now type in lyrics and find the song that you're looking for.
Apple does
which
that.
is, yeah, a lot. I mean, Google, you can do that on Google all the time. You just type in the lyric and it'll pull it up on Google.
But I
So
guess
I
it's
guess
like it's on the app, which I mean,
Yeah.
isn't it better if it could hear you? Like if you're like, hey, I don't even want to say her name. When you say her name, she usually like, I have no clue.
Siri?
No, not Siri.
Alexa?
Yeah, that's it. I'm not saying it because she'll start talking because she's right here.
Oh, because you're old and you have an iPhone, don't you?
No, I'm talking about Amazon. But they're
I have an iPhone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not that old. Why do you have an iPhone?
Because I'm 36 and I like stuff the way I had it.
Okay, see, he's crossed that threshold. At least you know it, though.
He likes
No,
getting he likes getting
I've
new
had-
products on his phone that have been on Android for at least 5 years.
You know what the funny
20
thing is
years.
though? You bring this shit up though. My first iPhone was the iPhone, I want to say 4.
Mhm.
And I remember when Samsung or whatever the other Android phone company was, you guys can, I think it was Samsung, right?
That's
Yeah.
one of them.
Galaxy or whatnot. So my girlfriend
Yeah,
at
the
the time
Galaxy, Samsung
was like,
Galaxy.
oh, look, you could do the swipey thing, right?
Mhm.
And that was like, I want to say almost fucking 10 years ago, or at least 10
Yeah,
years.
it was.
So now, this year or last year, Apple does the update for the iOS, and it's like, oh, now you can swipe. And I was like, this is nothing new. I've seen this 10 years ago.
We can change
Like,
the way our iPhone background looks and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next,
But-
Apple will be like, the new iPhone comes with Snake 2. Revolutionary. Like, no, it's
I mean, Joshua, I would compare like Apple to Android is like a person who's watching the CW and go, "Hey, Swamp Things just released."
You had to put that in there. But this is one thing I have noticed though. I had Android first because I had the G, whatever the fuck it was. It was like
G1.
Yeah, you remember that? I had that.
Yeah, that was fucking 15 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
I hated it. I went back to the Switch, and then when I was like, yeah, I want the iPhone. But one thing I noticed, Android users are so fucking braggy about shit, and I just like, I don't care. I like my iPhone. I've never went up to somebody and go, oh, iPhone has this, this, and that. But every
you do.
Android, no, I don't. Every Android
You
user,
don't.
Yeah.
You don't. But literally every other iPhone person does.
I
Like,
have
look
yet
what my
to-
iPhone does.
No,
Oh my God.
I've yet to meet an iPhone person like that. Like I've never.
I feel like
I worked
iPhone
with
users
cell
are
phones for
really
13 years.
iPhone
Like,
users are
trust me.
trying to just justify why they spent so much. Like,
Yep.
look, my phone's $1,000. It's not your
But-
phone, not $1,000.
But some of the Samsung Galaxies are like over $1,000.
No, you're
Like,
right.
Now,
Yeah.
yes, it's ridiculous. But I worked in cell phones for 13 years, so like I know people all the time like, look what my iPhone does. I was like, okay, I know they all do that. They're like, no, they don't. I'm like, yes, the Androids have done that for like 3 years. And they're like, no, it doesn't. Like it's just a little delayed. They're like, it's more secure, and they're like, it doesn't close the application. So I was like, yes, it does. It just doesn't tell you it closes the application. It just shuts it, and then you have to open it again. Like I'm like, it's all techs have their good and bad, and for each person, they're different.
Speaking,
I just
I-
remember that and just going, I don't care. I just like my iPhone. Leave me alone. That's it.
we're talking about bad tech. One that we'll mention today is it's called a cellmate. It's a chastity cage for your cock, and
Jesus.
if you I'll post the picture up.
If you're into that.
What it
I
does is
agree.
it's a Bluetooth device that locks around your penis so that you can have access to it. And because of an issue with it, it will permanently lock you out, and it can be hacked into where you cannot take it off for any purposes at all. Right now, they're saying there is a possible workaround, but otherwise, you may have to go to the ER or get some power tools to tear the thing off. Because the way it's built, there is no locking mechanism to release you. Like,
Why would you even make this? Like, why would you even, with this big of a failure, why would you even announce it? You should probably just wait. till that doesn't exist.
Like, what would be the? I mean, they make ones with keys, so why do you need a Bluetooth? So
In case your robot girlfriend wants to have true control.
it just amazes me, technology. Yeah, like
you know who I imagine probably invented something like this.
who's that? A white guy?
Yes.
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah. Like
There's certain things, like if there was like a hot sauce raid, I'd be like, ooh, that sounds like black people stuff. Like there's certain things, like it comes with the territory, but that I'm like, why would you even create that? That's just
white people do some weird stuff and put their things in weird things. All right, movie news.
You don't have nothing to say, Josh?
No, because I'm not white. So
I am. Obviously, look, as the undriven snow.
In the upcoming Spider-Man 3 movie, which they have not started production on yet, one of the biggest news, as we talked about at the beginning of the show, is Jamie Foxx will be coming back to play Electro.
Blue,
but not the blue version.
He'll be white.
Do you think he's like gonna be like the nerdy version, or they're just gonna give him a whole new, or is this a multiverse where different characters from other movies can show up? I
think the premise was probably there, like what you just mentioned. His somebody pointed out the way his character died in the other Spider-Man movie. Maybe that's the way they can explain him popping up in that MCU universe with Tom Holland Spider-Man. And I think that's pretty smart if they do it that way. If they can explain it in a really cool way.
Did he get sucked up by like electricity or something like that?
I believe they made it that he put too much electricity into one spot and it overloaded him and he exploded into something, or just he dissipated. He just disappeared, like
dissipated in the air.
Yeah. So, I'm saying if they could write it, if they could write it a smart way, that could be explained that he fucking goes into some wormhole and pops up in that MCU. That makes sense to me if they could do it in a smart way.
Okay, because I mean we've got a lot of discussion. DC with the Flash movie having multiple Batmans, they're saying, which I don't understand that. Like all these different groups are trying to. I mean, even WandaVision is supposed to be bringing back Quicksilver from the Fox movies.
Wait, so Evan Peters is?
Yeah, Evan Peters is going to be showing up as Quicksilver in the WandaVision.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, they did say this is going to kind of open the door to the WandaVision. Because remember I said I was under the impression it was happening in Vision's mind?
Yeah.
It's actually happening in Wanda's mind. So it opens up the door.
She can create all this stuff. And then Doctor Strange is starting the multiverse.
Yeah, so I believe the way they pointed it out was she starts the multiverse with the show, then she helps Doctor Strange combat it, but I think another person finishes it. So, I mean, maybe that's another way they could bring him in, Electro, through the multiverse in that essence. Maybe that can happen.
Or maybe he dissipated during the snap and then came back after the snap. Boom.
So the snap happened when he got fried by the electricity and
yeah, and then that'd be a lazy way to do it.
But Derek, who would you want to come back in any of the Marvel, like non-Marvel Disney movies to appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I don't know. How about they just bring a non-shitty rogue into the Marvel universe? That'd be great.
Well, there you would just create a new one. So, I mean, I'm saying
just get rid of that.
Taking an actual actor that was in like a Fox, Sony.
Bring, just to be stupid, bring Chris Evans as the Human Torch to meet Captain America. That'd be great.
You don't have the Fantastic Four yet in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I
Josh,
know.
what
That's
about
the way
you?
to bring them.
I mean, other than the 3 Spider-Mans, I'd bring back Elektra or Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Oh God, no! What's wrong with you?
Or Colin.
Don't bring back Ben Affleck as anything. Not even as Ben fucking Affleck. Oh, he's the worst.
Colin Farrell's Bullseye. That'd be awesome.
He was horrible.
Yes,
that too.
especially with that right there, like glued on sticker thing, that silicone sticker.
I just wish I was there for the movie where they was like, "Oh, we're gonna cast Colin Farrell," and they're like, "All right, cool." You know he's got to do an English, voice, right? Like he can't be like Irish. Like, nah, fuck it, let him just be Irish.
They put like the opening of a fleshlight as his bullseye tattoo. Like that's what it is.
I never thought of it like that when I looked at that. Thanks, Derek. Now you fucked that movie up for me.
Where that's the line of the movie that you're like, this is not good.
Look, you know me. Me and you could argue tit for tat about movies. I enjoyed the movie. I know it's bad for a lot of people, but I enjoyed it, and I don't care.
But sometimes good movies are bad. Or bad movies are good. You know what I mean? Like,
it depends on the person who watches it. So you want to give me shit about I don't give a fuck. I still like that movie. It had a fucking bitchin' soundtrack too. So
what's the Daredevil movie?
Like Buffy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was watching it and it's super corny.
The movie?
I still like it.
The movie?
The movie is really bad too.
The movie's bad, yeah.
But no, it's still.
Isn't that like a cult classic though?
The movie, yeah.
So just because it's a cult classic don't mean it's any good. Pootie Tang is a cult classic.
That's true. But Pootie Tang is funny though.
Yeah, Pootie Tang's funny. Like,
but yeah, it's a bad movie that's good.
Written by a white
guy. Directed by a white guy too.
Because I think Louis C.K. wrote that movie.
And he directed it.
Oh, did he direct it too?
Yeah.
That's probably what he hears when black people talk.
True story. I don't think a lot of black people know that he directed it because I told my friends about that. They're all black and they're like, really? I was like, yeah, Louis C.K. directed and wrote that movie. They're like, get the fuck out of here. They really thought Chris Rock was like the guy, the brains behind it. I was like, no.
No, I think Chris
smart
Rock
advertising,
right?
Yeah, he produced it.
He was in
because
it.
Nobody,
something, I don't know.
Not a lot of people know that. It's like Louis C.K. was a writer on the Chris Rock show on HBO.
Oh yeah.
That's why, like, when he was saying the N-word and Chris Rock was like, yeah, and Jerry Seinfeld's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in this. But people didn't know that him and Chris Rock are like this, so it's like,
All right, with COVID hitting through and movie theaters shutting down temporarily, we've got a list of movies that have been pushed. So we'll start off with The Quiet Place Part 2 went from March 20th to April 23rd of next year. Avatar 2 is gone from December of next year to the following December. And then we got Avatar 3, Avatar 4, Avatar 5. Who is asking for any of these Avatar movies?
It's the easiest movie to shoot. All you do is just put a camera in front of like areas and see. That's it. Like, people are like, how does he shoot this movie? I was like, it's basically the fucking Lion King movie.
Well, this movie they're shooting in the water though. Like, it's all in the water.
Everybody is asking for the Avatar movie 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
I don't remember anybody asking for it like when it came out. Everybody was just like, yeah, that looked pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, I've seen Fern Gully. I know what this movie's about.
Oh.
You remember Fern Gully?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
That's a cult classic.
Also, number 2.
That sludge and shit in them trees. Yes.
Avatar was Dances with
Everybody
Wolves.
remembers
It was Pocahontas.
The Last of the Mohicans.
Last of the Mohicans. It's the same story over and over again. The Batman.
That's the only movie I know that they kept re-releasing like every 3 months.
Who, Avatar?
Like, didn't they come out with it like 3 times?
Because he was trying to break Titanic's number.
Oh,
at the time. And that's why Avengers got released. Endgame got released the final time to break Avatar's number. The Batman is moved from October 1st of next year to March 4th, 2000.
Vengeance. It's the Vengeance. That's what it's called. It's not the Batman. The Vengeance.
Black Adam, which I really don't think is going to happen, has gone from December of next year to be determined.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why don't they just announce any movies?
That movie has
next
been
year?
in essence, production for 9 years.
Well, so is Deadpool, though.
That's true. Well, Deadpool, I think, was in production. Well, I mean, I think they got the idea
Like
after they shot the
Deadpool.
Wolverine movie. And then a few years later, they were trying to push making that happen. And now rumors are saying that Ryan Reynolds may be like their top paid person.
Well, he deserves it. He's much better looking than Robert Downey Jr., so he deserves more money.
Candyman has moved from June 12th of this year.
Every straight man knows it, too.
With
I don't
what?
fucking want to hear it.
With Ryan Reynolds? Well, yeah, he's an attractive man. Dr. Strange.
No, Rick Moranis.
No, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's safe in your town.
He's no Alanis Morissette? Is that what you just said?
No, I said no, he's not no Rick Moranis.
He's getting randomly hit up in New York.
What do you want me to do? And it's not like somebody like I know that was like, he probably said something like derogatory to that black guy. I was like, what? He's Rick Moranis.
The thing is, Rick Moranis has been like hidden for like 15 years. He comes out, and then all of a sudden, you're all just punching him up there. Something wrong with you.
A lot of New Yorkers want to kill that guy. I'm surprised he hasn't been found yet. That dude literally committed one of the greatest crimes of all time, and he's still on the run. I was under the impression that dude's going to get caught within the next hour or so. He's still on the loose? Yes.
Oh, my gosh. What the hell? With the AMC Theater says they're going to remain open following the word of Cineworld and Regal's temporary shutdown. AMC, the number one exhibitor in the world, will remain open. There's no movies for it to really show, but they said they'll be open. If you were going to plan to go see a movies that are going to be coming out is War with Grandpa, Sony's Yellow Rose, The Honest Thief, Two Hearts, Empty Man. Anytime you guys have heard any of these movies, please tell me.
I heard about the Grandpa. Instagram showed me that trailer.
Why? Grandpa?
Yeah.
Is that the one with
De Niro?
De Niro, yes. Okay.
I was like, he must be he's desperate. Like, why is he doing this?
Come Play, Let Him Go, Freaky. Is Freaky the Freaky Friday, but like the serial killer one?
I guess.
With what's his name?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, yeah. I think that is. The Comeback Trail and Disney Soul is showing November 20th. You know that's going straight to fucking.
That's going to Plus.
Going to Disney Plus.
I've never heard of any of those movies.
And then the Croods, a new age, the follow up to the wonderful.
Like the cavemen people.
Yes.
Okay.
But
at least I've heard of
Ryan Reynolds is doing the voice again, so yeah, you get to hear that beautiful voice
on the Croods.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he's not important because his voice.
And then the Happiest Season is coming on November 25th. I think that Ryan Reynolds movie,
Fall Guy or whatever, right? Mr. Nice Guy, yeah.
Free Guy, I think it is. That's supposed to be coming out sometime mid-December.
These movies, nobody goes to the movie theaters. Like no one's catching COVID.
If you have to choose to go to a movie theater, a wedding, a funeral, what you go to? Not the movie theater. Like if you go risk COVID.
Well, here, the
political convention.
Science isn't real, so they can risk it because it don't matter.
The wedding is probably more important because with a funeral, like you could just like have people come in, pay their respects, and get the fuck out. Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, yeah, you don't really have to watch the burial, right? You just have to do visitation.
The bodies sit there and decay.
Well, yeah, what else is it going to do?
I guess it doesn't decay. That's why you embalm it. It still decays eventually.
Slow decay.
Sorry, Joshua. It's just morbid. You don't know our relationship at work.
No.
Derek, you're right on par with the shows. You're not worried about it.
No, don't trust me because someone made a very, very unflattering joke during the death of some high I forget the word, but fucking celebrities, and he just made a really bad joke fucking with the rocker that passed away. That I was just like, fuck.
Oh, was it the one with the Rock's dad? Was the joke I made?
No, Van Halen. You're like,
Van
well,
Halen. How dare you not know that, white man?
No, I made the joke. I said because Eddie Van Halen passed away yesterday. I said, well, the great thing to know about this is the band's not going to break up again.
No, you gotta do it right. You go, well, you know what this means, like, because someone said, "Oh man, Eddie Van Halen passed away," and he's like, you know what this means," and then I chime in, going, "Oh dear God, not again." He goes, "Van Halen's never gonna break up now," and he's like, "Joshua gets it," and I was just like,
Too soon, Martin. I mean, I don't care.
I was waiting,
but some people do. People die, and when you're old, you die too. So it happens.
That is true. Yeah.
And if you do a lot of heroin and cocaine, I don't know if he did, but he was a rock star, right? So that comes with the territory.
Well, it was.
So if you do the 3 H's, you might die fast.
Well, he died of cancer, so.
Yeah, he was throat cancer, he's a smoker, and everything else. So.
Did you hear the story floating around with him and Limp Bizkit?
No. What? Were they a couple?
No, so basically they were doing.
It always goes to gay shit with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It was I guess Van Halen was working with Limp Bizkit and doing like a rehearsal, and it didn't work out so well. So apparently Van Halen, I guess the one that passed away, Eddie, left his gear at Fred Durst's house. So he went back with a fucking I guess a tanker with a machine gun on the top. Got out, parked it on the front lawn of Fred Durst's wherever he was living in Beverly Hills, had his gun, and like knocked on the door. Fred Durst answers. He puts the gun in Fred Durst's face. He's like, "Give me my shit, motherfucker, or I kill you."
This is Eddie Van Halen?
Yeah, and they were like, he was that kind of like guy, and I was just like, holy shit. I wonder if this is true. I hope it is true, because fucking Limp Bizkit and Fred Durst are pussies now.
What are you supposed to do if a guy comes up with a gun?
I don't know. Close the door?
Yeah, the door's going to help.
I couldn't even deal with the pimp at my work this weekend. Talking about hitting his bitch and stuff. And I was just like, sir,
what is it with you and guys talking about abusing women to you?
I don't know. I didn't know what to do.
Subconscious.
I was like, that'll be $82.
Martin just has that face where people just want to tell him like the deep dark secrets.
No, it wasn't deep dark secrets. It was just right behind me as I was trying to write up his order, and he was just like, "Bitch, I'll hit you in your face, and I'll go to jail, and they can throw away the key, and I won't care."
You know what, Martin? You could have said that more ethnic, like you're better than that.
No. He's trying to be nice because he don't want to get hit at work.
I think Kennedy's trying to get on.
You know these fingers, Martin.
Well,
these
send him
fingers.
the link if he wants to get on.
Okay.
Martin, you know these fingers.
Yeah, they're bony fingers.
Plus, you're not a lesbian.
I already made the joke of the swamp thing that we did earlier. Because on our messenger on Facebook, Kennedy, he was just like, "Hey, you guys see Swamp Thing's gonna be premiering?" And I was like, "What do you mean Swamp Thing?"
The same old Swamp Thing?
Like, I knew what he was talking about, but I just wanted him to admit that he didn't realize it had aired a year and a half ago. And
it's going to be edited for CW.
Oh, yeah. Because it is violent. There's some dark themes.
And they cuss. I'm pretty sure they dropped the F-bombs a few times.
Yeah, they do.
So they will not be saying that.
No. And then the show's already canceled. So, I mean, what is the point?
What's the point
of even watching it?
And getting people's hopes up for no reason.
See him now. He's taking a rod. Come on. He's probably like.
He's driving. He's
driving? Is that what he's doing?
That is dangerous.
He's mute too, so we'll have to wait.
Mewtwo? Is he? He's Mewtwo?
He's not Mewtwo. He's not
super powerful.
He's not that powerful.
Oh, yeah, he has power to put Ryan Reynolds into a body.
I'm gonna mute myself when I'm not talking because I am driving.
All right.
See, I called it.
Let me do this. How do I put you so your name doesn't pop up?
Do you have a paired Bluetooth, Kennedy?
Here, I'm gonna hide him. There we go.
He's on.
I do, but when I turned it on, it was dead.
Oh,
Okay.
dang it.
So you're just talking on the speaker on the phone?
That would be a yes.
Jesus. Oh,
Well,
it's
now
so
now
dangerous.
I got to try to figure out how to hide him so his name doesn't keep popping up since we can't see him. Oh, did we lose him?
Uh-oh.
No.
Joshua's gone.
Nope.
There you go.
Yeah, Joshua.
Hey, Derek.
Don't
There you
do
go.
that either. What are you doing? Why is everybody turning the video off?
I don't know.
Turn your video back on.
Maybe he has an urge. Give him a second.
There you go. All right, let's move on. On the
good teacher sentence. Let's move on.
Let me have this close this and everything's popping up and going crazy. Where'd Joshua go? God dang it, Joshua.
He's right there.
I'm right here. What are you talking
I know, I'm
about?
trying to find you on
him.
the thing. All right, here we go.
There you go.
In TV news, if you guys read the comic Lumberjanes, it's an award-winning from Boom Studios. Actually, one of the creators of it has been working on the Netflix show She-Ra and the Princess of Power. They are going to be on HBO Max.
I couldn't watch that. It was not good. I tried to, and I just kept falling asleep.
She-Ra just looked weird.
It was just not good. It was a good background music, a good background stuff to fall asleep to, because it was not. I guess I'm not lesbian enough. I don't know. It just was not. I don't know. It just.
Did you feel like it was like a very lesbian show or something?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too gay for it. I don't know. I'm not gay enough. I don't know. I love Sailor Moon, but that just was not it.
I tried watching it. It's just more of She-Ra just didn't look like the She-Ra that I knew.
It's just stupid.
I mean, and I get taken out of, like, if you try to. Oh shit! If you do a character and completely destroy the way they look and don't even try to, I can't follow it.
Is Kennedy rocking the Acceptance Now logo?
I don't know what he's got.
Hey now, I think that's what it says. Hey now.
If you have never read Lumberjanes, it is a.
You should have bouncing titties as his logo. That'd be better.
About a group of Lumberjane scouts as they go to the camp for hardcore lady types.
So nobody's gonna hit on anybody there, huh? Because they're so.
The information was released on the during the upcoming live stream event Radical Queer Joy, making of LGBTQ plus for children's media. It's a way to providing more.
You're missing 4 letters from that.
LGBTQ plus.
X F M L L P O pi, and then the cube symbol. Like there's so much.
So like a little 3 at the top.
Yes.
It went from alphabet people to like alphabet and colon
and math and algebra. I'm like, I'm gay and I don't even know what the fuck these things are. What are all these extra letters and things?
Well, I mean, at a certain point, I mean, don't you?
People don't tell me. There's a newsletter that I'm not privy to. I guess I didn't send a change of address. I don't know what's going on, but people don't tell me. So how are straight people supposed to know if I, as a gay man, don't know?
We
like,
don't.
That's ridiculous.
We don't.
And then they added cis to our names, and we're just
like what? Like, I don't. You're just making things up now. I feel
like sometimes I do feel like it just we live in a world where people like, I don't want to be labeled, but this is the label that you need to tell me I am.
Okay. You have to at some point make a fucking decision on something, and you can't just be floating in the ether, just like
that background plays perfect into that.
Like I'm cis now I'm a binary, and
yeah, there's non-binary, binary.
The only binary I know is like from Marvel, like the superhero, like. Superpowers, like not Sam.
You're talking about Captain Marvel.
Yes, Captain Marvel. Yes, that's the only binary that I accept because she could fuck somebody up, and these other ones.
Not really, no, because if you take the Avengers movie, they're like, we're here to help her, and I was like, no, she's good, she can handle this. Girl power.
Lesbians are gonna do what lesbians do. You know, that's how
Joshua, I know you haven't watched any of The Boys season 2 yet, but
Friday, right? Friday
gets,
this weekend.
What's that?
This weekend
you
I get
waiting
to
till
watch
all
it.
of them
Oh
are
yeah,
on?
yeah. You get because we're they actually in one of the episodes they make a joke of that in the Marvel movie. Like they're like
What, girl power?
Girl power.
Yeah.
They're shooting like a Justice League.
Girls can do it.
And
Something like that.
and then they make a Whedon joke because they're like, have you heard all the new stuff that Whedon's got put into this? It's great. Yeah, they're bashing both DC.
Can I ask a quick question though?
Nope. You're no more quick questions. They have to be long and drawn out.
Okay. Do they touch base on what happened last season with Billy the Butcher and Haley Joel Osment when he touches him and he's like, "Oh my God, you're horrible."
Not at all.
No,
They haven't mentioned him at all.
No.
He
I
doesn't.
Completely forgot about Haley Joel Osment until you brought him up and.
Yeah,
no,
he don't exist this whole season.
Because they killed him in the first season. But my thing was like I always thought that was like weird. Oh, somebody's popping off. But like I thought that was
fucking yelled at.
I thought that was something that they were going to touch on because I was like, that was like the second to last episode. He's like,
Now,
"Oh my God, I
what
can't
was
believe
Haley
Haley
Joel Osment's power?
When he touched you, he can see, like he can read your mind.
History.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And, like all your
Like,
history and shit.
If you've not read the comics, like Butcher's a really bad person.
Okay, but did they touch base on that in season 2 is what I'm asking.
Oh, but
Okay.
you see the darkness continuing on. Like, I mean, by the time in the comics, like Butcher and Homelander are about as pieces of shit as you can get. Like, you cannot root for Butcher by the end of the comics.
Butcher's a serial killer.
Yeah. And he wants to take out every superhero. Now he's not as crazy as Black Noir, but that's a whole different story. I don't think you're gonna do it.
It's like if they did X-Men from the side
Or
of
Stormfront.
What was that, Kennedy?
I said The Boys is like if they did X-Men from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to address that? I'm confused. Like,
No, he's talking about like the Brotherhood of Evil, if that's what the boys are essentially, with a front.
I mean, the Brotherhood of Evil, though. I mean, they had a point with what they were doing because of what humans were doing to mutants. Yeah, I mean that's why they had to go get their own little island and everything because they're like, "Hey, you guys just keep fucking with us."
Well, I guess they'd be more like the Ravers or whatever they are?
Oh, what
the Ravagers?
Ravagers, aren't they the ones with
the Ravagers?
They're putting the Sentinel power and stuff like that on them to use.
No, I'm thinking of the ones from like Old Man Logan. What were the ones?
Yeah, they were the Ravagers. Well, you're talking about the movie, right?
No, did they call them Ravagers or Marauders?
No, that's not what they were called.
No, Marauders that's a whole
Marauders is different.
Hold on, I'll look it up right now.
I can't remember what their name is.
I think it's Ravagers, where they use tech to enhance their body.
Yeah,
that wasn't. I don't think that was in Old Man Logan. That was in the Logan movie. They did
the Logan movie. Yeah. Well, same thing. That's what it was based off of.
Kind of, a little bit. Yeah.
Kind of. It was.
X-23 wasn't in Old Man Logan comic book.
Well, they have to make it interesting for stupid people that don't pay attention to comics.
That's true. They do, and it was a good movie.
Reavers.
Thank you.
Reavers.
All right.
I was like, I don't think that's right. What you were saying,
some comic book kid is just losing their mind right now.
I know.
Oh, it's Chris Class. He's like, fuck. How dare you not know this?
They don't know.
Ravagers is fucking Yondu and those guys, the blue guys and the...
You're right. Yeah, we're still in Marvel. We haven't moved away from it.
Yeah.
Kenny, you chime in.
Right there.
Nope.
No. If you're looking for an interesting house to purchase and want to be connected into the Halloween world, the Silence of the Lamb house, which I guess the
white people should.
Buffalo Bill. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. It's a 3-story Princess Anne Victorian, which served as the home of the insane serial killer Buffalo Bill in the Silence of the Lamb movie, which did win 7 Academy Awards.
That house was 3 stories?
I guess it was. Well, I mean,
the basement. They're probably counting the basement.
It looked like though it was like a 1-story house though.
The basement and the attic. That's probably what they're doing.
No, because I don't think you can't count the attic because it's not actual.
It depends. Yeah, you can sometimes, depending on what state.
Can it be?
Where's that house located? Is it in Indiana?
No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Yep. Okay. Thought there was a story to this. The 4-bedroom house is listed for nearly $300,000. It sits on a 1.76 acres of land. That's by the Uganagi River. I'm assuming I'm saying that correctly. So yeah, you got that going on. Would y'all buy? I mean, like, is there like a house that was in a movie that you would buy if you had the money, just to be like, hey, I live in the house on Nightmare on Elm Street or something like
the Charmed house,
the X-Men
mansion.
Mansion. Yeah.
Xavier Institute for the Gifted
video game.
What's that?
The Resident Evil mansion from the first video game.
That's not in the movie. That's not real. That wasn't used.
Well, I mean, technically, it was in the first Resident Evil movie. They just didn't show it all.
Was it really?
That wasn't
no, that was just where they were being hosted at, right?
Yeah, that was
but
just
it was hinted that the house that she was in when she was taking the shower and all that's the mansion. That's the guard mansion.
No, I don't think it was a mansion. It was just like a living where they were monitoring what she would do, right?
No, because they were the bodyguards. They were the security guards.
They were the bodyguards, and they pretended to be married because they were like undercover.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't hinted.
You saw that movie? Yeah.
Hell yeah, I went to the movie to see that shit.
No, I did too. I saw the first two, and then I'm like, these are shitty movies. These are
no
a video game.
I refused until recently. I refused to watch part 3 because I didn't want to see Mike Epps die, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me just catch up on all of them." And I watched them all in one weekend, and I was like,
What would have been a problem if Mike Epps died? Was that?
I don't like seeing Mike Epps die. Like he's like.
How often does he die in a movie? Like it's very rare. He didn't die in like Friday Again, right? Friday After Next, isn't that one of them too? Or
what the fuck?
I think that'd be fucked up if he died.
That's not what you said.
It said Friday Again.
Friday Again.
What? Yeah, isn't it Friday Again or something like that? Or
Friday Again is not a movie, Martin.
I don't have good signal. Y'all don't let Doc get away with that shit.
Oh, I'm not.
It's Friday.
Martin,
it's next Friday.
Next Friday, the Friday after next.
Friday after next.
There's not a Friday Again?
Don't forget last Friday.
Friday Again.
We'll never get that movie we want.
Martin, you remember that Friday After Tuesday movie, right?
Friday After Tuesday, yeah.
Martin, and you go sit and try to watch Ice Cube at fucking Louder Than Life.
I did.
No.
That was.
I know. I'm glad you didn't say Friday Again. I loved you in Friday Again, Ice Cube.
I didn't. You know what? I never even watched the second one because Chris Tucker wasn't in it, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm good. Mike Epps
still good.
is no Chris Tucker. I mean, Chris Tucker pretty much made Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
You ask me. Well, Netflix is working on a new teaser section called Worth the Wait. If you've not seen the coming soon section, this will actually show you new movies or a series that will be coming within the next 15 to 365 days. They're hoping that it gets you to go, oh, this is coming out in a year. I'll keep my Netflix subscription. My only issue with it is you can like select it to remind you, but you can't click on it to watch a trailer. You need to be able to watch a trailer for it. Joshua, have you used this or anything like that?
No.
Good story. All right.
No, because I have to think, like, listen, half the time when I see something on Netflix, I'm like, ooh, I want to watch this. Or somebody tells me through word of mouth. Case in point, the fucking remake of that Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, but they made it an all-black cast. So somebody told me about that.
Bloodsport? Which one?
No, Sudden Death. It's called Welcome to Sudden Death.
And it's an all-black cast?
It's basically a black version of Sudden Death. So instead of a hockey game, it's a basketball game. Lead actors,
Wait,
white.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was in a movie with hockey?
You never saw
Black
Sudden
people can
Death?
play hockey.
Yeah, they can. That's not what we're talking about. No, I've never seen
Black people started the first hockey league. Did you know that?
No, did they
No,
really?
that's
Yes.
Where did they
Was
do
it-
that at?
I was about to say something. Fuck.
I don't fucking know the logistics of it, but Google it. I don't know.
No, you just can't claim that and then not tell us where they.
But it's true.
Like, was it in Canada? Where was it at?
Doc.
No, hold on. Here, I'll Google it.
Doc.
Yeah,
I
hold on.
legit need to know. Now Derek's gone. Okay.
You know what I was gonna say,
Hold on.
Doc? He was
No.
gonna laugh. It's a racist joke. He was like, "Oh, they started the first hockey league." I was it field hockey?
I don't.
Hold on. Because we're working the fields.
Oh,
You can't
Yeah.
So hold on. It was in 1918. Hold on. It was in 1895 in Nova Scotia.
Well, in Canada. Okay.
Yeah. First hockey team ever. Black people.
Like actual, like black people were the first hockey team.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
they-
blacks. Yes, the true blacks, Martin. The blacks.
Oh,
Oh.
Canada.
That's what you just said.
It's Canada.
The blacks. The blacks.
Well, it would be the whites, right? I don't know
That
where
is
you
a-
got this.
I don't know what
The
that
colors.
is, but that's a lovely cup he keeps drinking out of. It's
Yes.
very nice looking. It's a nice floral pattern.
Classy as fuck. Yes.
We can't see it when it's chroma keys off of there.
Yeah, but
There you
going
go.
back to what I said, the movie is basically in the Van Damme one. It's a hockey game. It's being held hostage. If like they don't fucking meet the demands of the terrorists, they blow up the game. Basketball game, black guy, his kid is kidnapped. Same thing. Demands not needed. We blow up the fucking hockey.
Was Little
I mean, the
Romeo
basketball thing.
playing in this game or what? What is this movie about?
I don't know. Google it. And this is the funny thing. When my friend explained this to me, I was like, wait a minute. That sounds like the premise to Sudden Death. I was like, did they remake Sudden Death? And it's like, or made a sequel? And it was like, yes, this is a remake of Sudden Death. It's called Welcome to Sudden Death.
Welcome to Sudden Death.
Yes.
Oh, there it is, and it's got
Bronze Tiger.
yeah, it's got the Bronze Tiger in there.
Sprawn.
Michael J. White.
Yeah, Michael J. White.
Jai, not
Jay.
Jay.
He took the
Jai,
pencil in the eye
whatever.
in the Batman movie.
No,
Yeah.
he got his face. He got his throat cut.
Oh, who was the guy who took the in the eye? Oh, it was probably
It was just some random henchman.
his magic trick.
That's Tyler Perry's favorite
Oh.
boyfriend.
This is on
Michael Jai White.
in this like
Yeah.
Netflix or
Kennedy.
Yeah,
Kennedy.
there he goes.
There
He's
he is.
back.
Weren't you
Oh.
Kennedy?
Yeah.
Weren't
Squirrely
you
Dan.
Sleep Geek?
No.
You weren't.
I was the assistant manager at JPAF.
I thought you were Sleep Geek.
No, that's Doc's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, how dare you not have a mat pad on your mattress, sir?
can't see his mattress.
We just changed everything out actually.
Well, you need to make sure you have a mat pad. Martin will get you one.
Yeah, you got two babies.
I don't have $600 to spend on y'all's bullshit.
It's not a. What mat pad are you buying for $600 fucking dollars?
What do you need?
I don't
3 of
know,
the cooling
everything-
ones or something?
Nothing at Ashley is less than 600.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. Go to our outlet.
There's candles.
That's where you get the bed bugs mat pad.
No.
Slightly
No,
used.
No.
Nah.
We trash the. We want to let people bring those back.
Yeah.
Nope.
Good luck. Yeah. Nope. You should have luck.
Well, it looks like a couple of episodes that were on a few Adult Swim shows. One of these words will work.
You want to fucking use your words there, Martin?
Yes, let me go. Let's start off again. On HBO Max, it looks like they pulled a few Adult Swim episodes. One from the Boondocks and the other one for Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which both of those I was quite amazed that they pulled the episodes, and they still run Squidbillies on there for some reason. The first one with the Aqua Teen Hunger Force is Shake. It's called Shake Like Me. And what it means is Shake wants to learn what it's like to be a stereotype after being bitten by a radioactive black man. That episode has been pulled. And then the Boondocks, the story of Jimmy Rebel.
Johnny.
Jimmy.
There's Johnny Rebel.
That's Shane Jimmy Rebel on here. You're not going to see it anyway. Uncle Ruckus finds his musical soulmate in the famed racist country western singer Jimmy Rebel.
I remember that episode. I've seen that.
Like
the
in the whole,
Boondocks.
I mean, the whole point of the Boondocks is like
Is just because it's racist. You know what I mean? Uncle Ruckus is racist. Like it pushes. That's the whole purpose of it. Like it's to be ridiculous.
It
and
is.
just like Family Guy.
That's
Like,
that's the point. Is to be ridiculous. If they're pushing it to the end, then everybody will be like, "Oh, look how ridiculous this is."
What I thought was weird. Is like,
and isn't that the epitome of racism to like shut down? Because the guy that made that is a black dude, so you're gonna shut him up. Half, whatever. Still,
they're gonna pull that one Chappelle episode next.
which Chappelle episode they're gonna pull?
A drop
That
of
one
blood.
with the
Clinton Bixby.
yeah, where he was the leader.
No, because that's the joke of it all.
Yeah, but what's
everything you just said, the joke of it?
No,
Exactly, Kennedy. What's the difference?
It's based upon a real person.
Yeah, but his name was Jimmy Rebel, not Johnny Rebel.
Not the singer. I'm talking about the racist black guy.
Clinton Bigsby? That's not based on a real person.
No, it is. It's based upon from what I heard. I could be wrong.
That's bullshit, Martin. Come on, man.
Donald Trump turned a lot
I
of
remember
things,
watching
too.
it. It was on Friday again.
Hold up. Didn't you just say Derek had to have proof of something? I'm gonna need you to have proof before you go spouting some shit like that.
Hold on, let me. I will Google it right now.
Yeah, you Google that. But and then an episode of the Shivering
Clayton
Truth
Bigsby's not real.
is been pulled temporarily rested.
I think Martin is mixing Clayton Bigsby and Ray Charles up together. There was a blind black man, and I remember that, so that's probably right. Those are two different people.
No, it's not. I think that he's confusing it with the Black Klansman.
Yes,
that's what he's.
No, that's
fake.
a totally different movie.
No, I think that's what you're confusing that with.
That's based on fact.
But like that's not based on a real. Like Clinton, I think they just thought of something funny, but I don't think it was based on a real person.
Let's see. Here's an
It's not.
here.
No blind black man ever took over the Ku Klux Klan, Martin.
No.
It didn't happen.
My roots
I'm just saying.
My black heritage knows that's not true, Martin.
I mean, listen,
I don't have to Google it.
Derek's been on the show for one time, and already he just dropped a gem. The first NHL hockey league was all started by black guys. Like who would have thought that? Like, come on.
Black people don't fuck with cold either, so that's really amazing.
He ain't lying. He is not lying.
Maybe that's how it got started. They were trying to run off the ice and just kept fighting.
True. Yeah. They're like, let's get out of here.
Sliding
quick.
around.
Yeah. Quick. How can we get out of here quick as fuck?
Well,
I'm gonna need you to put that puck in that net as fast as you can.
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking do this.
Let's get it over.
Netflix is working on a Conan the Barbarian TV show.
Like
What?
Conan the
Why?
Barbarian, like with the phoenix and the shield that eats pomegranates? Is like that one?
No, not that.
Nobody knows what that is.
No.
Nobody knows what I'm talking
That
about.
sounds like some porn. That sounds like alternate
No.
reality coming in.
No. Oh, the Conan the Barbarian. There was a cartoon, an animated cartoon, and he had like his friends or something.
Yeah, he had
And-
like the little yellow guy or something like that. And
No, he had he had a shield, and
Pull one of these
And-
out.
a phoenix would come out of the shield. Like he could summon this phoenix, and the phoenix loved pomegranates. I don't know why I remember that, but it was
And-
really. And then like there was a
Knights
girl
of
in
the
it,
Round Table or something.
and the girl had like this bracelet, and she had like throwing stars on it, and I'm not.
You
What
was
are you
this
talking
dude.
about?
I'm not making this up. Like nobody knows what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking
I know
about.
there's
I'm
some
gonna-
people out there that knows what I'm talking about.
It was from like Hanna-Barbera.
Yes.
It was a Conan the Adventurer.
I don't know. If I heard the theme song, I'd remember it, but I don't know what like.
It's looking like Conan the Adventurer because it's 1992. Yeah, I
Yep.
see the shield with the
And
Phoenix.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
This looks really weird.
Is that what they're remaking?
How's this? Is it with a K or a C?
See you, moron.
No, I
Right.
know, but
See you next Tuesday. Like what you're acting like, Martin.
And look, you see her with the throwing stars.
no, you're
Yeah.
thinking.
Yes.
Oh, you're taking Thundar
No.
No,
I'm
I'm gonna send it to the group chat right now, so you can see
Yes.
it.
But there's Conan the Adventurer.
That's it. That's it.
That's what it is.
What the hell? I don't even remember this show. I remember Thundar.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
You know what this means?
Martin's
There's way too
77
many
years
damn
old.
cartoons back then.
Martin, there was a lot of cartoons.
Derek, y'all didn't have cable, did you? That's what I'm saying.
No, I was poor as fuck. I didn't have a VCR till I was 9.
Like, I don't remember that thing. I think it's based upon Conan the Barbarian.
It probably was like the public access Conan. And that's
it's like when you see it, like Redbox has got the Little Mermaid.
Did y'all ever watch Blinky Bill?
No, what the hell
Koala?
is Blinky Bill?
It's poor people shit. He was a koala.
What?
And it was on like the public access
The
channel.
Adventures of Blinky Bill. There he is.
Yes.
What the hell? It looks like you took shirt tails and gummy bears and
I was gonna just hold him.
Blinky Bear. And a
Blinky Bill.
Blinky Bill, yeah. Australian animated show. Where did you get an Australian animated show where you were living?
Free TV.
Well, they were really hoping that Conan was more of a pull when they made the Jason Momoa movie, which I don't know if anybody actually watched that.
I
remember
watched
the Rock
it.
one.
Why did you watch that?
Because I was bored.
It's Jason
and
Momoa.
I was bored and I was like, yeah, let me watch it. And it was.
The funny part is apparently Jason Momoa is just like, we need you to look like this. Can I look like the guy from Game of Thrones? That'll be perfect. That's all we need you to do.
But that was before Game of Thrones, though. That's the funny part.
No, I thought it was after.
No, it was before.
I'm sure it came after, but
Because why would like Jason Momoa like star in a movie that they were hoping? And this is 2011. The Game of Thrones came out.
Let's do some research. There's a nerd losing their mind today.
2011, 2012.
2011 it started.
All right, so no, Game of Thrones came out first. That's what I'm claiming.
But just because Game of Thrones started doesn't mean it was like huge when it came out.
No.
It came out in April. Let's see when Conan was. 2011. See what time that movie came out.
But Game of Thrones didn't just, when it first started, it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It took a little bit.
But the Dothraki was in like episode 2.
Yeah, they were in there.
I know, but still. Nobody cared about him. They cared about the white-haired bitch.
Well, the filming began in 2010. Let's see when Game of Thrones began filming. I still think
What
it's right.
No, that doesn't hold. No.
Did you do what?
What? No, if he's filming a movie in 2010, that doesn't mean any. What came out first? Was it Game of Thrones or was it Conan the movie?
It was Game of Thrones came out.
So what month did that Conan movie come out in? You said April?
No. I'm saying the film was first released in August 17, 2011. April 2011 is when Game of Thrones was released.
All right. So you said that, fine. So Game of Thrones came out before the movie. That's it. All right.
I didn't know we were arguing about that. I thought I was correct.
No, because you were trying to say, if the movie had came out a year after the fucking Game of Thrones, I'd be like, yeah, he got the movie. But
Game of Thrones was big right when it came out.
Not really.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me he started a movie that was already being made before the fucking show started? So that holds weight to him coming out with the Conan movie? So by your logic, they saw Game of Thrones and were like,
yeah. No. No, they were shooting around the same time.
All right, so they were shooting around the season. So they told him, hey, we want you to look
Seems
like that
a
guy.
dumb argument.
He looked exactly like the Reki.
He always looks the same in every fucking movie.
He looks the same in the fucking Aquaman movies.
Yeah, that's his greasy
He looks the same in Dune. That's it. They just don't change the way you look because that's what women want to fucking see.
In Dune he looks heavy.
That's like the fucking definition of The Rock.
In Dune he's got
John Cena. Like John Cena looks the same in every fucking movie.
Well, that's John Cena. You can't change his look. is just that's
Same as Jason Momoa, apparently. He's gonna look greasy and tattooed up. Like, it is what it is. And
What a
greased and
weirdo.
everything.
Although Kevin Nash seems to be able to change his appearance and everything.
No, he doesn't. Except for like Super Splinter.
Well, he shaved his head off or hair off in Longest Yard.
You just no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't shave his head. What are you talking about?
What? Look it up on
No,
Longest
he
Yard.
had a buzz cut.
He had a
Yeah,
buzz
buzz
cut.
cut.
Yeah,
He had the
Okay,
same
I wasn't
hair.
meaning like fucking Stone Cold shaved his head.
That's what shaved your head means.
Not in the Midwest, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sorry, because truck means the same thing over there than it does over here.
That's a cart, sir. That's a cart carried around.
It's a buggy. It's a buggy, apparently.
The south you go, it is a buggy.
Yeah,
All
which
right.
I was like, where's the bug at? Yeah, that's made up words here.
Well, in Japan, Super Nintendo World will be opening its doors next spring. So if you're looking for a little
As long as
how do we call it? What was it? Super what? Super
Mario.
Mario.
Hey, Doc, looks like your signal's
not how
coming through a
you
lot
say
better.
Mario. That is not how you say Mario.
You were not here for the beginning of the show there, Kennedy. So
Oh yeah. Well, I fix his internet. I can't fix the fact that he uses a shitty ass Apple product.
What Apple product am I using?
What the fuck does that have to do with the connectivity of the fucking?
I will tell you,
He's
Kennedy.
talking about Josh.
I am running the laptop that you recommended me, and now I have a 28-inch curved Samsung monitor to do all my.
See, Derek, there goes an anti-Apple person right there. It's hilarious.
Kennedy's anti-Apple. Yeah,
There's only
iMac.
one product that Apple made that's actually good, and that was their iPad. That you have to give it to them hands down. They made a fantastic tablet, but everything else is fucking junk.
Not for that price, though. No.
Yeah.
No, for the price, it's actually decent.
It is.
I'm telling you, I look
for
at
the
this
cooking and stuff, the cooking apps and all that shit. It is really nice. Like,
as a guy who repairs this shit day in and day out, Apple iPads are better than any other tablet out there. Now,
I get the funny feeling when I send you my Apple MacBook, you're gonna be like, I can't fix this shit. Watch.
I can. I'll throw it in the trash.
No, Derek. There's a lot of sensitive material on this thing that I need to be kept alive.
Porn.
Well, then I'll burn
it.
I'll burn it so nobody can ever find it again.
Lots of. Hey, Kenny,
And now
can you fix
the ashes in the air.
Can you fix portable hard drive, external hard drive? I'll send that shit.
What's wrong with it?
It just doesn't work.
If the platter's dead, no, there's nothing I can do.
Well, I'll send it with my laptop and see if you can see if it works.
Well, with Super Nintendo World will be a life-size living video game where you can meet.
No one cares about Nintendo World.
No, we're talking about it. Where you can meet Super Mario. With the
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you.
My
People
buddy,
say tomato.
Mario, but no, he says
Mario.
He doesn't say Mario.
Derek, you ever wonder why our shows go 2-3 fucking hours? Because bullshit.
We never had a show go over 2 hours, bro. What are you talking about?
It's been a long time.
I go over 2 hours.
We had that one episode go 3 hours where me, you, and class talked by ourselves for an hour because Doc was jerking it in the corner.
Derek is old.
No, I do it on screen every time. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't go to
like I'm like,
oh, Zack Snyder's sucky films. Oh.
It's true. They are sucky films.
Martha.
There's going to be interactive areas, shops, restaurants, all
you.
featuring Nintendo. Will you
know
go to something like that?
I know a Martha.
No, I wouldn't go to that. I live next to I live by Nintendo World. I don't fucking go there.
Like, what theme park would you want to visit? Like one that's real, even a
Universal.
A Marvel theme park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now none.
Well, I mean, if no COVID.
Oh, Universal.
None.
That's the only
Universal's top of my list.
Like, none of you all would go to the Star Wars one now?
I went there.
I told you, Martin. I told you 100 times. Black people don't fuck with Star Wars like that.
They do.
Says the man with a fucking galaxy behind him.
I know. There's more.
I think Mr. Jackson fucked with
it. It's for Captain Planet. First off.
Is that the Don Cheadle Captain Planet?
Yeah.
Free bitch.
But yeah. black people don't fuck with Star Wars really. Every now and then. But I think, and I told you before, Martin, I was like, I think Star Wars has a nostalgia factor for a lot of people and their parents and things like that. And like black kids aren't, their parents are going to be watching no Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like for nostalgia for us,
would you
it's
have
like
to?
Harlem Nights or I'm serious. You know what I mean? Like
so Eddie Murphy and
Eddie Murphy movies. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. But we didn't watch
Vampire in Brooklyn.
No, that was much later. Much later. But
that'd be a cool theme park, right? The Vampire in Brooklyn one.
In Brooklyn theme park. But I was like, I think, and even when I was at GameStop, you know, people are like, you're not hyped about Star Wars. I was like, it just doesn't connect with me. And I love space and everything. And I'm just like, I
What gave it away?
And I was like,
you're a big Power Ranger fan. Would you go to something that's a Power Rangers theme park?
Yeah, maybe. Depends on what series of Power Rangers.
Did you know that one guy?
If it's Dino Thunder,
nobody
cares about Dino Thunder. But if it was what?
I said, you know that one guy who goes to all the conventions, he would just work there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason. What's his name?
I don't know.
Tommy, you're talking about Tommy?
Yeah, he's talking about Tommy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Hold on.
Flanagan?
It's like Jason Lee or something like that.
Yeah, it is. No, I'm like Jason Lee Ralph. No, I've been messing the bitch up from
it's
Moesha.
3 names. I know that for sure. It's
Cheryl Lee Ralph is the mom of Moesha, and that's what I'm confusing him with.
I'd have to say we've never had a Moesha drop ever on this show.
Yes.
Thank you, Derek, for bringing Moesha. And why did Moesha always have a very special episode? What was
right.
Every episode was a very special episode.
Because black life is hard.
Frank.
Even if you're Brandy.
Hey, now, Derek, speaking of like, did you hear Good Times is going to be remade into an animated series by Seth MacFarlane?
No, I did not. But like, and I guess Good Times, like the original guy that made it, was it Norman Lee Ralph or whatever his name is? There's 3 people, all these 3 named people, but it was an old white guy that originally made it. But I don't know, like it has a super like connection with a lot of older black people.
You're talking
and
about
even though it was
Norman Lear who developed it?
Yeah, Norman Lear, yeah. But even though
Eric Monte is the screenwriter who created it with Mike Evans.
Oh, I thought Norman Lear had something to do with that.
I'm thinking that he developed it for television.
Okay.
Like,
but
Norman Lear did a lot of television stuff.
Yeah, like this boy, the way Glenn Miller played, like and all that, and all in the
guys, it's been fun, but I'm gonna have to hop off here. I have a distraction.
Oh,
got some babies.
It's a good distraction.
Later, guys.
All right, bye.
Be safe.
Bye, Kennedy.
You better get that mat pad for that diaper blowout.
Eric Monte, he created Good Times, The Jeffersons, What's Happening, and Cooley High.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people are doing too much. Like
like with Good Times, do you feel like they could have just come up with another concept like Good Times?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, why you gotta leave that? If somebody else want to do it, like, I feel like, especially with now and all this shit, like, let somebody black do it. Like, let Will Smith.
It's Seth MacFarlane. He's nowhere close to black.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, like, maybe wait a year so all the political injustice.
Well, I mean, it'd be a year away. I mean, it's animation.
I know, but still, even before you announce it, like, you might want to wait with cultural appropriation and all that.
They've got a new Cleveland voice, so I guess he felt like, hey, this is the next level.
That dude does sound like him.
You would hope so. Like, you couldn't just be completely off Cleveland.
Well, no, because when you...
I could have did Cleveland. Pay me.
Like,
I'm black, and I could have did.
When you watch a lot of cartoon shows and shit like that, and they replace... You could tell when someone's voice is replaced.
Oh, yeah.
I think with this guy, I don't think anybody could tell that they replaced the
I mean, don't forget, Seth made fun of Muppets when Jim Henson died.
Walk, Carl, walk.
Yeah. It's like Muppets.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, just wait and see with Jim Henson, and then we waited and see, and we got different sounding. Waka, waka, waka. He's dead too, man. That sucks.
Oh, Jim Henson, that was a long time ago.
No, Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh.
He died a long time ago.
Yeah, he
too.
died a long time ago.
Right.
That sucks.
That's what happens when you hit Omarosa.
Bernie Mac just had a birthday. He died a while back too.
Oh, God,
You know
my chest popped.
You know who else I found out? This was just like random at work the other day. Where I was like, "Yo, man, White Mike from the Wayans Brothers died." I was like, "Huh?" Yeah, it was in 2008, but he still died. The White Mike from the Wayans Brothers.
Well,
White Mike.
Nick Freno.
You know who also died? The dad from the Wayans Brothers, much more recently, John Witherspoon.
Yeah, but we knew about that. Did you know about White Mike dying in 2008? No. That's what I said. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know that.
Who, Mitch Maloney?
Yeah, Mitch Mulaney.
Mitch McConnell.
Mulaney? I don't remember this guy.
You don't remember White Mike from the Wayans Brothers and Nick Freno?
No.
Wow. You suck with your TV watching.
The licensed feature show that aired on the WB.
The WB.
Can't do that. Did you guys see the little Mario Kart live things that are coming out?
No. What the fuck is that?
So you take your Switch, and you've got a remote control like Mario or Luigi, and you set up on your floor the racetrack, and then you play Mario Kart with the little RC car.
That sounds complicated and not fun.
Well, it's stupid.
No, it actually looks pretty interesting.
Are you gonna get it, Martin?
If more than one person gets it, yeah, because I think this would be a fun thing at Concave to do.
Oh yeah, we can do that at Concave.
Yeah,
right?
it's a $100 package. Comes with 2 varieties, Mario or Luigi.
Get the fuck out of here! I'm not paying $100.
You get.
What if you want to be Princess Peach?
They're not making her yet, or
fuck them,
or Mushroom.
Or Toad. I want to be Toad or Princess Peach.
This is a racket. This is Nintendo's way. Nintendo more people shit already.
You will get.
They already lost me.
4 cardboard gates that serve as the core of your racing course. 2 arrow signboards, and a cable charging for the cart. Let's see. You can play up to 4 people at one time. You can create customized courses. You will need coins to unlock certain features. In-game moments will impact the carts. So if you get hit by a mushroom if you use a mushroom for a speed boost, you will see the little car go actually speeding up. Or if you get hit with the red shell, the RC will stop completely. Battery life depends on the speed. So when you actually start off, the speed's a little bit slower.
This seems like something from 1998 or something. This just seems stupid.
It looked pretty interesting. Like you could set up a little RC racing course and then watch it as if you're watching Mario Kart.
You remember that 3D like spaceship game?
Yeah, I remember that.
Over your eye.
Got at it. Well, no, you had the little ship with the guns. And
no, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, you didn't remember that?
I'm talking about it was like a headpiece, and they had like one little visor. It was a clear glass visor, and you shot like spaceships and shit. Like that's what it seems like, and it seems like it's not going to be successful at all.
What was the I don't see it. There was actually a cartoon that had where you got these ships that had the laser guns on them, and if the bad guys on the show shot at you and hit your ship, it would eject your guy. I can't remember what the name of that.
Battleship.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
What kind of weird fucking show is this?
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Let's see.
Laser Ship Show.
It was animated. There's Laser Tag Academy. I don't think that was it. Oh, there it is. Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future.
Oh God, I never heard of this piece.
It was it was from '87 to '88 in a Canadian.
Well, that's why
American.
I was born in '87.
Merging live-action animations based upon computer-generated images, ran 22 episodes. And a total line was produced by Mattel. And let's see, I remember you could shoot stuff with it. Because I remember only one kid I knew had it. I had to go to his house to play with it.
That's why you were friends.
That was,
You user,
yeah, you're right.
Martin.
I mean, when they
You're
got
a user.
shit like that, yeah, my parents didn't always buy me that. I didn't get the fucking USS flag. No, just got the hiss.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
According to my calculations, Martin.
Y'all don't know what the
That's
USS
Martin's
flag
word
was?
voice. No, we're not.
No.
That was
I'm
the
not
G.I. Joe,
77
the
years
big
old.
battleship that you could buy. It was like 7 feet long.
Mommy and Daddy didn't buy me this weird fucking
Didn't.
toy that no one ever gonna play with ever again.
I just wanted Mom and Dad to buy me food.
So no, I
The
never.
little things, Martin.
Like I said, I had to get the hiss or something like that.
I told my parents, I was like, "Just will you buy me something to eat, please?" Martin's like, "Buy me a battleship."
Yeah.
I don't think I asked for the USS flag.
No, you did.
No, I don't
We're
think I
gonna
did. But when
Yeah,
I
you
when I
did.
grew up, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe kids actually had that.
You're fucking
'Cause I
right.
didn't know anybody that had the USS flag.
Because if you
How much was it?
would have known,
Oh, like originally?
if he would have known the like retail price, if he would have kept it in the box, he probably would have done that.
Oh yeah, original so in 1985 it was $109.
Jesus Christ!
Let's see, USS flag in box. What does it go for?
$26.
No, hold on. Let's see. Somebody's got it on eBay. Let's see where they've got it for. Oh, so out of box, $2,200.
Jesus.
A near complete one is $1,100. Oh, here we go. In box, $4,000. Fuck.
There you go, Martin. Just use the commission check.
No, I'm good.
Now, like, look,
I don't have room
look at
for
his
the
face.
USS flag in my house.
Look at his face when he said, "Damn." That's how you know he really asked for that shit when he was a kid.
No, I didn't ask for that.
You're a liar. You did.
Nope, I didn't ask for the flag because I knew. Because you got to think, I was asking for Transformers at the time and GI Joe.
Mommy, I want the U.S. flag.
Like I didn't even have Snake Mountain. I had, Gray Skull. Like my buddy, he had both of them. So I had to.
You would have. How long would you have had that USS flag thing in the box? How many years? When did it first came out?
Oh, you're talking about like 40 years.
Jesus Christ. 40 years at
like
4G.
Well, let's just say 35 years.
35 for $4,000.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. No,
Not
it's
worth
not.
it.
No. But if like you randomly found it in a box.
Had it. Or your parents were hoarders and kept everything.
Exactly. I mean, because what kid is like, hey, I'm not going to open this. I'm just going to save this.
Yeah.
No, we open.
If you got two of them.
Got two of them.
The rich people.
I didn't want to, Mommy.
No, but if your grandma got you one and your mom and dad got you one.
Oh no! Your parents talk about that stuff. They're supposed to. They'll be like, listen, we're buying them this. Do not buy them this.
Shit. You know how often Amelia gets the same thing because Sheila buys it? And I tell her I'm going to buy it, and then she just don't care.
you get multiples of the same thing. You're like, great.
Yeah, because I'm not buying it fast enough.
All right,
that's
guys.
what grandparents are for.
Well, that will bring the show to a close. And as we always do as we end the show, we ask, what'd you learn this week? Joshua, what'd you learn this week?
Besides that, the first hockey league was started by black men in Canada.
I didn't know that either.
I learned that no matter how hard you play, no matter how hard you work, you can never beat a team who lost a superstar and has another superstar that surrounds himself with superstars to win the NBA championship. Boo, LeBron. Boo.
You're saying because like they're getting helped or what?
I think they are.
Oh well, yeah. They wonder why the numbers are down. Nobody wants to see the Lakers or LeBron win again.
Hold on for a minute, guys. Sorry.
All right. Bye, Joshua. Derek, what'd you learn this week?
I learned that used to be that I believed in something. No, but I learned that my patience level is much better than I thought it was because I didn't choke anybody or cuss anybody out this week.
At work? That's a good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
You know I've been stressed as shit.
There's always Friday, so.
Well, Shannon will be back then, so that counts. That doesn't count. That's a different thing.
Yeah. Apparently, you and Rory were having issues because he told me he was just like, make sure nobody pisses me off today, and I was like, I can't get.
Yeah. It was just stressful getting shit from all around, and then having to deal with them setting us up to not hit numbers and all that shit. It's just
the fun of
a losing battle.
It is.
Yeah.
And I learned that there is no Friday again, but I don't know why they couldn't be it's a good name. We should use that.
That's a good name.
And I didn't know Mike Epps died in the third Resident Evil movie, and that people were affected by finding out that Mike Epps would pass away in the movie, as if that was real life, and if he died in the movie, he dies in real life.
Listen, I have my own fucking purpose, so fuck off, all right? Fuck off.
It's all right. My husband thinks he's attractive.
Well, Derek, how can people learn about you or follow you?
I guess on Facebook, because the other ones I don't use ever.
Because we always ask people how they can follow you or any of this.
But yes,
if people find it interesting.
I do post lots of things to trigger snowflakes on Facebook.
So
and I like to tag people and then get called out. Oh, I love calling out racist. People like to make racist comments, and I just like to post my picture on their family photos and just tag them in it, and just for fun things. You know, life's too short not to laugh. So
speaking of that, I learned on Facebook that some people think Jeffrey Epstein looks like George Clooney, and
what?
A skinny version.
There was a post. Somebody posted on Facebook that this is why Mike Wallace was so anti-Trump during the debates, because there's pictures of him with Jeffrey Epstein, and actually it's pictures of George Clooney and Chris Wallace, not Mike Wallace, but Chris Wallace, during a shoot somewhere. And I'm like, that's not Jeffrey Epstein, that's George Clooney.
Well, that was like Lawrence Fishburne and Samuel L. Jackson, where they thought that was the same thing. It's like, we're not the same fucking person.
Well, I mean, Sam Jackson was in the running for Morpheus, so I mean.
God, thank God they didn't do that.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
Are you gonna take the blue motherfucking pill or the red motherfucking pill?
Motherfucker, you think you don't know? You're the only one that know karate?
Right. Dodge these motherfucking bullets, motherfucker.
He'll pull out a switchblade like he did in fucking Coming to America. Like, what?
Josh,
he get fucked up with a broom.
How can they learn more about you, Josh?
Well, if you want to see me post about the NBA Finals and bitch and moan about bullshit calls, you can follow me on Twitter at GreenEyeBebop. And if you want to see me post pictures of random things on stupid fucking Instagram, you can follow me on GreenEyeBebop on there as well.
Excellent. And if you want to learn more about Frakkin Nerds, go to us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or follow Doc Martin. That is me, Doc_Martin on Twitter.
When he posts these stupid fucking movies that he's watching.
I do. You get to watch the movies or get to see what movies I pick. I only watch movies during October that I've never seen. So
nobody judges harder than Martin and Judy.
It's true. He is a judgmental motherfucker when it comes to watching things.
I have opinions about stuff. I like to express
them. You express them in a fucked up way. Like, I didn't like it, Doc Martin's way. This movie sucked. This made no sense. Blah, 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 blah.
When they cut to this scene, they had a different shirt than they had on this scene.
Yeah. He's like, if your partner was dying, wouldn't you run to find them? No, you just going to walk gingerly.
That's what Lois did. No, Lois. And then now I'm such the asshole that other people are doing this, and I'm like, are you gonna watch a good movie? And then finally today, one of my friends posted. I was like, yeah, finally, that's a good movie. And then because I'm like, those are, Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy is not a good movie. It's not. Does not hold up.
No, Assassination Nation or whatever.
That's on Hulu.
That was. Yeah, that was crazy. It showed that it was a comedy, so I started watching it, and it was not a comedy.
No.
Fuck you, Hulu.
It's far
Hulu's
from
a
a
liar. Not at all. There's so
All right.
much death.
Well, that will bring the show to a close. We want to thank Derek for being on here for the first time as he hangs out in space looking at which
Yes.
you may not realize that the space station is actually the closest to sea right now. So he's as close as he can possibly be. Joshua, all the way over there.
I think he's sleeping.
Yeah, he did. I think he just passed out a second. I think
that was a deep snore.
And then Kennedy randomly showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he gets a mat pad because he's got 2 babies.
Yeah, they're going to have diaper blowouts. That mattress is going to be shitty
Yep.
super soon. He
Yep.
need to get that fixed ASAP.
Jesus Christ. It's like this is how you work at Ashley's Furniture. Oh, you got babies? Well, they gonna shit on your fucking.
Well, it
bed.
is true. It is true.
And people are like, "You are right."
Yep.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I've never had that complaint ever told to me by people that have newborns. Maybe I'll ask Matt, like, has the kid shit on your bed yet? And then they go, no. I'm
diaper
like, well,
blowouts.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Is just you got the kid sitting on the bed, and that it'll seep through. It'll seep quick.
Yep.
What kind of
Or
fucking
if you're
diapers
changing
people
them on your
have?
bed. A lot of times people change them on their beds because it's a big flat surface, and they pee right over their face and all over the bed and everything.
And you'd be surprised how many women have their babies in the bed when they go take naps and stuff like that. Be close to
And
it.
they wake up in a puddle of piss and
Yeah,
food that's not
skeet
their
so
own.
much they call her Billy Ocean.
Oh, God.
So on that, we'll end the show. So for Derek all the way over there on the Indiana side, Joshua on the East Coast, this is Doc Martin saying have a fracking good week.